Climate change has become one of the most contentious issues of our time. While some argue that it is a natural occurrence, others blame human activity for the current state of our planet. So, who is right? Let's explore the controversial science of climate change. Welcome to Click Science. Climate scientists have been studying the Earth's climate for decades. They use a range of techniques, including computer models, to track changes in temperature, sea level, and atmospheric composition. One of the most visible signs of climate change is the increasing frequency and severity of wildfires around the world. Warmer temperatures and drier conditions make it easier for fires to start and spread, which can have devastating consequences for ecosystems and communities. The primary driver of human-caused climate change is the release of greenhouse gases, such as carbon dioxide and methane, into the atmosphere. These gases trap heat and warm the planet, causing a range of effects, including melting ice caps, rising sea levels, and more frequent and severe weather events. The effects of climate change are also being felt in the world's oceans. As temperatures rise, ocean currents are changing, causing more frequent and severe storms and disrupting ecosystems. The warming of the oceans is also causing the loss of important habitats and threatening the survival of many species, including polar bears. One of the most promising solutions to climate change is the development of renewable energy sources, such as wind, solar, and hydropower. These sources of energy emit little to no greenhouse gases and can help reduce our dependence on fossil fuels. The rapid melting of glaciers and ice caps around the world is one of the most visible signs of climate change. Glaciers are retreating at an alarming rate, which threatens to disrupt ecosystems, alter weather patterns, and cause sea levels to rise. The transition to renewable energy is not just about reducing greenhouse gas emissions. It is also an opportunity to create new jobs and stimulate economic growth. The renewable energy sector is one of the fastest growing industries in the world, and it has the potential to create millions of jobs. Despite the overwhelming evidence supporting human-caused climate change, there are still some who deny its existence or downplay its importance. This has led to heated debates and political tensions around the world. Climate change is not just an environmental issue. It is also a social and economic issue. The effects of climate change disproportionately affect marginalized communities and low-income countries, who often lack the resources to adapt to its impacts. However, there are also many people and organizations working to mitigate the effects of climate change. This includes developing renewable energy sources, reducing greenhouse gas emissions, and promoting sustainable practices. Climate change is a complex issue, but one thing is clear. We all have a role to play in addressing it, whether it's by making small changes in our daily lives, supporting policies that prioritize renewable energy and sustainability, or advocating for greater action on a global scale. We can all make a difference. Planting trees is one way to combat climate change, as trees absorb carbon dioxide and release oxygen, helping to reduce the amount of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere. Installing solar panels on homes and buildings is another way to reduce our reliance on fossil fuels and support renewable energy. Wind energy is a clean and renewable energy source that can power entire communities, reducing the need for dirty and dangerous fossil fuels. Choosing to bike, walk, or take public transportation instead of driving alone in a car is a small but important step we can all take to reduce our carbon footprint. The effects of climate change are already being felt around the world, but it's not too late to take action. By working together and taking steps to reduce our impact on the planet, we can help ensure a brighter, more sustainable future for ourselves and future generations. Climate change is a complex issue, but we all have a role to play in addressing it. Whether it's by making small changes in our daily lives or advocating for greater action on a global scale, we can all make a difference. It's up to us to take action and protect the planet for generations to come. Thank you for watching. Let us know your thoughts on the climate change in the comments below.